after 4 days we finally made it out of our little harbor in Vatika. And now the wind is good so far. It's 10-12 knots. We expect it to be a bit stronger, and we're gonna hopefully sail all the way there.
Where's where there?
What?
Where is there? You can't say there.
We expect to sail all the way to Elafonissos, hopefully. We'll try to... We have it mostly from our stern, the wind, but we will try to tack, or not tack, but keep it, go a bit higher on the wind, stay a bit off coast, off the cape, so we don't get those catastrophic winds.
Catastrophic.
So we will keep a good distance from the capes to avoid stupid waves and stupid currents and stupid winds. We will jibe, and then we will have a nice angle again to go to Elafonissos. But it's a bit bumpy. It has been quite windy in the Aegean the last days. It will be a little bit bumpy and maybe not too much wind. But so far, it's good. We're doing 4.5 knots. Brilliant. We filled our water. We walk up to the nice crane noise. Oh. We already seasick before we even start the journey, so it's really good. So we're just about to round the infamous Cape of Maleas. Not much is happening. Actually, way too little. The sails are just flopping, and only now we're getting a little bit of wind, so we're doing a little bit over 3 knots. We had some better wind in the beginning, and now for the last hour we're just flopping around, but I think after the corner just there it will be getting better and we will going higher on the wind, so hopefully it will be nice for the last 15 miles.
So Leo's behind the wheel now, just for this.
Just for this.
Just for the update.
It's a lie. We made it around the infamous Cape Maleas, and it was really uneventful. There was a bit of wind when we started, and we were going like 4.5-5 knots, and then as we were approaching the cape, we were just doing 2.5-3 knots with flapping sails. But now that we got around, it is actually nice and windy, but not too windy, like maybe some gusts are like 16 knots.
Sorry, the guy is super busy behind you.
But yeah, you can probably imagine if the gusts are now, like you have less than 6-7 knots on the other side, and now you have here like 60 knots, you can imagine what will happen with 30 knots. It will probably be 50 here. So that was nice. Haven't used the engine, and we're going now full speed. There you go.
Now the gusts are coming. Wait, hold on.
And now it's just 1 to 2 more hours of downwind or half wind sailing, and then we are hopefully at a very nice anchorage in Elafonissos.
If it's not taken already.
What?
Like, if it's not busy, occupied already.
Yeah,
it might be occupied.
There's still space. It might be a bit rolly, but
Yeah, we saw the great exodus of all the other sailboats, and none of them were sailing as far as I saw.
no, some were trying.
Yeah, so they all motored
There's
past
one
us.
coming behind us now.
So we're gonna be lost, probably. before I say the following, full disclaimer, we realize that we are very, very lucky to be doing this and living this lifestyle and the whole, and we do appreciate that. But that being said, just to be authentic and real on this channel, we are right now in a beautiful bay and it's lovely sandy beaches and crystal blue waters, but we cannot really appreciate it because it's rolling AF.
And we didn't sleep at all.
It's not so bad now, but last night, jeez Louise, I couldn't really sleep and I woke up and I just had massive back pain from trying to like hang on to the bed Spider-Man style, like. So yeah, that is, you know, like going on a sailing adventure like this, it's a mixed bag. So it's beautiful, it's lovely, and on the same time we are a bit bummed out because you can't really appreciate it. It's just everything is a bit, it's like constantly, we're just feeling constantly uncomfortable. So you can't really enjoy the way you want to, and that's so we're gonna move on. I thought we were gonna spend a couple of days here, but honestly that's just not gonna work out for us, unfortunately.
No.
Nope. Grumpy number 2.
So yeah, desperate times. I mean, it's not really desperate, it's just rolling, but it is bad because you can't really, you can't really appreciate, as Pernilla said, you can't sit down and read a book because it's like that, you can't cook. Everything is a bit of...
Well, you can cook, but you don't
but you
enjoy it one bit.
And the worst was that we weren't prepared. We knew there was some southwesterly swell, but that southwest, and then we hit in the corner. Still this swell wraps around, and there's nearly on the other beach, you can nearly surf like a longboard.
Hold on. Yeah, keep going.
I think, most of the Peloponnese is a bit like this when you go around. That's why they built the Corinth, I get. But now we're gonna try and go around this island and hopefully shelter a bit more. But if there's swell, then we can at least put some effort and put the stern anchor, because at night the wind turned and we were like beamed to the swell and it was just like
that's the problem. It's like it's when it's rolling, like if there are wind waves, then we are facing into the waves and it's not that uncomfortable really. No, like the other day when we were on the anchorage where we were moving a lot. Yeah, and it looked crazy from the beach, but inside it didn't feel that bad.
Yeah, it's as soon as we are beamed to the swell, like this boat and most sailboats, monohulls, they just go ape shit.
No fun.
Anyway, it's very beautiful. We got some drone shots. Hope you enjoy them. And now we're gonna go sailing around.
And we did go for a run on the beach. Yes, and I had a swim back, and that was all very nice. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it's...
So we're going like 5-6 knots, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I mean, we are moving a little bit, but I think maybe it's also a bit psychological in a way that I can live with the moving when we are sailing. Like, you know, it's part of the contract.
Yeah.
But when you go to a really nice bay and it's beautiful and shallow and it's supposed to be protected and it's not, then it gets super annoying.
It's a no-go.
It's a no-go, yeah.
When the bed
And the bed moves, it's squeaking.
When the bed is squeaking, then it's...
It was so loud. And you even tried to fix that problem and still it's super
Yeah,
loud.
I might need to put it back in, but it was highly impractical.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we are on the move again and we are much heavier.
Yeah, much more appreciated. But hopefully we'll get a nice long...
You know, anchorages and land is overrated. Let's just stay out at sea.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, we have offshore wind, but there's still some swell rolling in from far southwesterlies. You can't see it on the camera. Maybe you can. But it's very mellow out here. But as soon as it gets to shore, yeah. Where are we going? Comfortable there?
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
We're going nearly 7 knots upwind with 18, 19 apparent wind.
It's completely perfect against the land. Yeah, but then it's like
So it's already only, many meters? 11, 10, and it's falling rapidly. And we're only gonna have 3 meters in a while going in there. So we're not completely certain of our decision, but sub-ideal conditions to go aground. We only have on the map 2.8 meters. The sounder says 3 and we have 21 knots of wind. And a little bit of swell coming in, so why are we doing that?
desperate measures?
Yeah, let's see. The color.
Yeah. Yep, 3-3. Going very slowly now. Just gonna let the camera roll in case we run aground. 2-7. Oh my god. Oh, your confidence levels there. 2-6.
It's good, the keel will get a scratch underneath so nothing can grow.
Ever the optimist.
2-6.
It's jumping between 2-6 and 2-7. A little bit more would be nice.
The underwater cable you can even see. Luckily we didn't get stuck on it.
Kai's not stressed. Looks like we made it, babe.
We made it. We are in about 2.5 meters of water anchored. Don't need much chain then.
Oh wait, hold on, there's wind. Better go down here. Yeah, and what?
Yeah, I don't need much chain. We hope it's not a problem. The ferry should go behind us here to this little pier.
So, we have now arrived on the other side of Elafonissos and it's really nice and calm here. There's a little ferry going back and forth, but other than that, it's fine. It was a bit shallow getting in here, but we managed. We only have like 2.4 meters or something like that, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go and explore the submerged ancient city over here. What was it called again?
Pavlopetri.
Pavlopetri. And as we mentioned, Leo can't dive, so it's up to me.
But I will fly the drone. Probably see more than you. Ha ha ha.
Probably. There'll probably be no GoPro footage at the end, but I'm still gonna try and dive it a little bit and see if I can. The water's still a bit cold.
Yeah.
So it's not that warm in May here. The Met still gets a bit chilly, especially for diving without a wetsuit.
Yeah, this year has been particularly cold. I think one of the coldest springs in a long time. Oh, and also weirdest. Like weather-wise.
Yeah.
It's not stable at all.
No.
But we'll get there.
Anyway, and so we're gonna do that. Oh, we had a lovely walk on the beach last night. Really nice sunset as well. So we're feeling much happier.
Yeah, and a good night's sleep.
Yes.
And we had some wine.
Yes.
Yes, right,
The
Kai?
wine helped a lot.
Okay, let's do it.
We just came back from our little visit to Pavlopetri,
Yes.
the submerged city. They estimate it's about 5,000 years old, so it's
One of the oldest
one of the
submerged
oldest.
cities.
So, and it's only like 1 to 3 meters deep, so it's quite accessible with snorkeling and whatnot. And they put all these buoys and information.
Underwater.
Yeah.
Like
sort
little
of.
signs and
Yeah, exactly.
buoys. But it's part of the bay here, the Vatika Bay. It's like part of, what was it? It's like a hope spot.
So the organization Mission Blue, which is founded by Her Deepness, Sylvia Earle.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. She's awesome.
Yeah.
They designate these kind of these areas around the world called hope spots,
Yeah.
where they have found for variety of reasons that it is a really important spot for the conservation of the ocean and it needs to be protected.
And they say that the Vatika Bay just behind us here is like the connecting piece of the Ionian and the Aegean Sea, and the dolphins, unfortunately, in the Ionian Sea, they are decreasing rapidly. So it connects genetically the populations that are in both areas. So if this becomes highly polluted, which it is probably because there's a lot of shipping going through here, so a lot of strikes on the whales, a lot of pollution. Greece has one of the biggest fleets of ships. They do come often here. They are allowed still to anchor in this bay, so they destroy the sea ground, but they also of course run their engines full time, they clean their hulls, they do ballast water exchange, so all sorts of things come out. We saw that also in Elafonissos. You walk this beautiful beach and then you have little pieces of tar sticking around, so that's not great for turtles, not for dolphins. That's why they declared it a hope spot, so that populations can still come here. Turtles, even from Italy, come here, the loggerhead. And they have a lot of nests in the area, so it's...
Say maybe even for monk seals.
Yeah, monk seals.
They have very few places to go at this point.
It's a pretty unique spot.
Anyway, so now I think we're gonna head off and go to the next finger of the Peloponnese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a little bit of thermal south wind later on. So it's a drift day again. So thanks for watching. Thanks for becoming our patron, subscribing, liking, sharing our videos. We really appreciate it, and it gives us great motivation. Bye. Bye bye.